Many elderly citizens are completely stuck in a demanding institutional gray zone right now. Our hardworking community members often find themselves trapped by rigid bureaucratic rules. They earn slightly too much money to qualify for traditional low-income public assistance. Yet they make far too little to survive the crushing weight of modern daily living costs. The system routinely creates hurdles for those who spent their entire lives working hard. Bureaucratic organizations quietly shift the complex burden of administration onto taxpayers. A sudden government notification can create immediate financial pressure if families do not respond. Unresolved administrative debts may eventually lead to unexpected collection actions over time. This is why understanding specific regulatory documents and formal procedures matters immensely. When we stand together as an informed collective, we can safeguard our hard-earned life savings. The most urgent financial challenge hitting retirees this year involves hidden insurance surcharges. The authorities call this monthly penalty the Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount, or IRMAA. If your adjusted gross income was over $109,000, you are paying extra. For married couples filing jointly, the official surcharge threshold begins at $218,000. These steep monthly surcharges range from $81 to $487. The Social Security Administration automatically deducts these massive fees straight from your checks. The core issue is that the government bases this penalty on your tax records from 2 years ago. If you recently retired or experienced a drop in earnings, you are paying for past income. Our community must address this backward-looking calculation by using the official appeals process. The direct remedy is filing Standard Form SSA 44 to declare a specific life-changing event. Every senior must follow a precise 3-step checklist to eliminate this unfair monthly surcharge. First, you must check your official notice date because the strict appeal window is very short. Second, you must confirm the exact tax year used by the agency to calculate your current premium. Third, you must file Form SSA 44 along with official proof of your retirement or income loss. Do not let the 60-day administrative deadline pass, or you will wait until the next calendar year. Another massive drain on our collective wealth comes from outdated local property tax assessments. Millions of home-owning families are overpaying their local counties by thousands of dollars. Independent data reveals that only 8% of eligible households ever request relief. That means more than 8 million citizens are completely missing out on real exemptions. The local tax collector will never apply your senior citizen discount to your bill automatically. Your annual bill keeps arriving at full price indefinitely until you file the proper paperwork. Several major states have significantly expanded their eligibility criteria for this calendar year. New York raised the Enhanced Star Program income limit to $110,750. Illinois increased its senior freeze threshold to $65,000 for qualified households. Texas has also implemented expanded homestead exemptions that took effect earlier this year. Our community members must take immediate action to claim these permanent annual tax rollbacks. First, you should call your local county assessor office directly to ask about senior exemptions. Second, you must explicitly request information regarding both the tax freeze and homestead relief. Third, you must submit your formal application before the local spring or summer deadlines close. Taking these proactive steps can permanently lower your annual housing costs by significant amounts. The third systemic challenge drains our pockets through monthly medical insurance premiums. A standard charge of $202.90 is pulled from your check. Most retirees assume this base Part B premium is an unchangeable law of American life. However, 3 distinct federal savings programs exist to eliminate this cost on your behalf. The most protective option is called the Qualified Medicare Beneficiary Program, or QMB. This program covers your premiums plus your deductibles and out-of-pocket copayments. If a single person earns under $1,350, they likely qualify. For married couples, the official monthly income limit sits at $1,824, even if your earnings are slightly higher. Other programs will wipe out the base premium. The money keeps vanishing from your check every single month until you file a formal claim. Protecting your household budget from these monthly deductions requires a clear sequence of actions. First, you must review the specific guidelines for the QMB program to verify your income level. Second, you should examine the secondary options known as SLMB and QI if your earnings are higher. Third, you must contact your state Medicaid office to file a comprehensive assistance application. Securing these approvals instantly keeps over $2,400 in your pocket annually. Prescription medication costs represent another major area where the middle class is hurting. Many people assume that having a standard Part D plan means their out-of-pocket costs are safe. But being covered and being able to actually afford your medication are two different things. A dedicated program called Extra Help caps your monthly generic drug costs at $5.10. Brand name medications are strictly capped at $12.65 per refill. This federal subsidy completely eliminates your annual deductibles and monthly plan premiums. The annual income limit for this program is $23,475. For married couples living together, the official eligibility ceiling is $31,725. If you already qualify for a premium savings program, you are enrolled in Extra Help automatically. Otherwise, you must take the initiative and submit an application directly to Social Security. No one is going to call you from the administration to hand you these savings voluntarily. To secure this pharmaceutical relief, you must execute a brief 3-step process immediately. First, you must check if your current income falls below the official federal thresholds. Second, you should gather your current financial records and list of monthly medications. Third, you must apply online through the official Social Security website or call their toll-free telephone number. We also face immediate pressure from fluctuating residential heating and cooling utility bills. The Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program helps families pay their local utility companies. This is not a temporary discount, but an actual financial credit applied straight to your account. The availability of this cooling assistance depends heavily on individual state regulations. These emergency funds are distributed on a strict first-come, first-served basis by local agencies. Seniors who are 60 or older receive absolute priority processing in almost every locality. This program is funded at $4 billion, but individual state allocations disappear fast. You can instantly connect with your local assistance program coordinators by dialing 211. A connected federal program will even insulate your home at zero cost to lower future bills. Our neighborhoods must utilize these resources before the seasonal local deadlines close. Navigating these energy programs requires a strategic approach from our community members. First, you must dial 211 to locate the exact administrative office in your neighborhood. Second, you should explicitly ask about both the utility credit and the weatherization assistance program. Third, you must submit your utility bills along with proof of age to receive priority processing. The regular feedback from our viewers shows a deep and justified frustration across the country. Many citizens write that the rules seem deliberately designed to confuse the average reader. They use incredibly dense legal jargon and microscopic print to hide your consumer rights. This administrative complexity shows why we must actively support one another with real information. The squeezed middle class deserves an economic framework that honors a lifetime of hard work. Our community must move past empty complaints and focus on obtaining actionable legal knowledge. Knowing which specific regulatory forms to submit buys your household precious survival time. A common issue is that these programs often create unintended barriers for responsible planners. People who save their entire lives find themselves excluded because of a tiny savings buffer. The system sometimes expects you to utilize your emergency funds before providing any relief. This difficult policy makes it harder for regular families to protect their generational wealth. We need comprehensive legislative reform to establish fair statutes of limitations on public debts. If an agency makes an administrative error, they should resolve it quickly without threatening families. Until our lawmakers fix these broken institutional rules, individual vigilance is our only shield. When you receive an unexpected bill, always demand a complete physical copy of your financial file. Automated computer programs generate these penalties without any human review of the facts. Forcing a manual human evaluation frequently reveals that the entire claim was a calculation mistake. Our local communities possess immense power when we share these defensive strategies together. Subscribing to these deep community investigations ensures that your family stays informed of risks. One simple conversation with a neighbor can protect their household stability for many years. We will continue to investigate these hidden economic traps and bring the truth to light. Always verify your choices, keep meticulous records, and never let them intimidate your family. By remaining united and highly informed, our community can successfully navigate this broken system. This channel is dedicated to transforming public frustration into a highly coordinated defense. We are building a vital library of financial self-defense tools for the modern working class. Your support through sharing these insights ensures that this work reaches the people who need it. Retirees who built this country deserve transparency and total fairness from every public institution. We will track these developing regulatory updates every week and bring the latest strategies here. The goal is to provide clear structural guidance so you can make confident financial decisions. Always remember that the law provides specific protections for those who know how to request them. The government programs will not seek you out, so you must take the first step yourself. Do not let hard-earned money slip away due to complicated paperwork or missed deadlines. Review your personal expenses, compare them against the new limits, and file your forms early. Stay vigilant, protect your assets, and continue to support the collective strength of our neighborhood. With the proper tools and shared knowledge, we can secure the retirement peace we all earned. Our community will stand strong, well-informed, and fully prepared for any future economic changes.